Hello, it is I, Opie, also known as opium and opioid to some of my drug-addicted clients, previously drug-addicted clients. So, this morning / today, I'm going to be tailing myself around with this camera rolling, getting shots and input from myself on my van days. Like when I was looking into van life videos, I liked to see people's little van routines and shit. And I liked to know why they did some of the things they did that had to do with like the van itself, you know? So that's what we're going to be focusing on this morning. So really you're going to, yeah. Oh, dear God. First things first, you saw me make my bed. That's always fun. That's always like a 2 or 3 minute thing. I usually wake up in the same clothes that I was wearing yesterday. Well, I shouldn't say that actually. I usually wake up in the same pair of socks and t-shirt that I was wearing yesterday. And usually my little long johns are on me as well. Sometimes I sleep with a hoodie on. It just depends how fucking cold it is before I go to bed. But last night I slept with a t-shirt on and long johns and socks and a hat. And for part of the night, I had this buff around my neck, which is really handy for keeping my neck warm. I will say, you guys didn't get to see it this morning, but sometimes it's really fun when I wake up because from like here to here is covered in cold snot. That is because in the middle of the fucking night, when my fucking nose is running, I'm not actively awake going like or blowing it, you know? Instead, it's just like, it's just stagnant snot, which is great. I love that I just said those words. I love that I just said those words. So that's like a thing that sometimes happens. I figured I'd share that. You didn't get to see it this morning. This morning we're looking pretty clear. Feel pretty good. It's really not that cold, but it was just cold enough that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna kick the heater on. So we did that. Yeah, now I haven't brushed my teeth yet or anything. So now we're gonna kind of transition into the next phase of the morning routine. Every morning after I wake up, one of the first things I put into my body, besides fresh air, is an entire bottle of water that's had a bunch of Himalayan pink salt dumped into it. Not quite a bunch of, but to be exact, I dump half a teaspoon into here. put in some cold water, and then stir it around, right? And then I fucking chug the whole thing in the morning. When I do it, I just really feel like, all right, you know, we're starting, okay? Like, I'm dumping a bunch of water into my body so that I can start helping my body flush out all the fucking toxins and just all the shit that builds up in it overnight that makes me sore, right? The addition of salt is something else I've been doing for a long time. However, I'm really actually not entirely sure what exactly it does. I just think that it helps your body start to rehydrate itself and keep hold of water. I don't really know. I've looked into the science of this a couple of times, and I've confirmed that it's okay for me to consume this amount of salt, like right off the bat. Yeah, I guess that's it. You might have also noticed that I actually pulled this out of my sleeping bag this morning. That's because overnight my body keeps this water warm. So in the morning, the first thing I'm not doing is chugging a fuck ton of cold ass water. That sucks. I did it for a while before I finally realized, dude, I can sleep with this fucking thing and keep it like warm, and then I can drink it in the morning. That was a great addition to my routine. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and rip down all my blinds and start brushing my teethums. So let's get after it. All right. The first exit of the van in the morning for me is one of the most profound moments of the day. I'm really not even exaggerating. It's the first time I get to fucking stand up and start to move my body completely free of the limited space of a short top van. Jesus, what am I trying to fucking say here? I just woke up, bro. I can't do this. So this is gonna be great. It's usually pretty fucking orgasmic. And like fresh air. And like sunshine. Like look how much fucking brighter it just got in here. Oh my god. Oh, the legs. Oh, the legs. Oh, the chest. Oh my god, you dumb bitch. Oh, fuck you. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Sun is shining today. That's good. That's good. I fuck with that. That's all right with me. Check out what I'm looking at this morning. So, I'm in a Publix parking lot. All right. So we got the sun coming through. Let's do a little bit of this. Oh, look at that. All right. I will say something that I really do think has helped me so fucking much stay more comfortable while living out of a van, specifically in the cold weather, is the deliberate cold exposure that I do. You'll see right now, like, you can see my fucking breath. Like, it's fucking cold enough outside that you can see my breath. That's pretty gnarly. A couple things that I want to put in mind for those who might be thinking of living out of a van in a colder area is one thing you can do for yourself is get into the sunlight like I just did. Another thing that I do is deliberate cold exposure whenever you can, okay? Now, to some extent, your whole fucking lifestyle living out of a van in the cold weather is deliberate cold exposure. But you can dial it the fuck up, okay? And the more you do that, the easier it's gonna be for your body to be warm when it's cold. And what I mean by dial it the fuck up is like actually get into a cold bath, actually get into an ice bath at least 3 times a week for a couple minutes at a time, or at least 3 times a week. I don't want to actually get into the science of it. You can look at Dr. Andrew Huberman's podcast on deliberate cold exposure if you want to know more. But I will say, when I'm at work where I have the facilities to do so, I'm in that fucking cold bath every morning at like 6:30 a.m. breaking ice off the top of the fucking water that's like 1.5 inches thick. It's great. It's fucking phenomenal. Because when I wake up in the van and I have fucking cold snot, and I have fucking cold snot running out of my nose, I don't give a shit. Like, the cold does not fucking irritate me as much as it used to. Hi. Always scrub the tongue. So, you guys might have noticed that I came back and got more toothbrush on my toothpaste, or more. That was funny. So y'all might have noticed that I came back once to get more fucking toothbrush, or to get more toothpaste on my toothbrush. That is because, actually, it's something my mom taught me. So whenever I make the switch from brushing my top row of teeth to brushing the bottom row, that's when I go ahead and put a little bit more love on there, so then it's like cleaner or something. I don't know, it just feels good. And you also might have noticed I switch when I often do one row of teeth using my right hand to brush. And sometimes I use, and on the other row, I'll use my left-handed to brush the other row of teeth. And that is because neuroplasticity, bitch. Doing these little mundane tasks, but pursuing challenge during those tasks in some way, shape, or form, that promotes and kind of kickstarts the neuroplastic process of changing your mind. I started brushing my teeth with my left hand not even a year ago now. And at first, for like months, it was fucking really hard. Like, it was just like really uncomfortable. And like, I remember like instinctively, my fucking right hand just like, I'd be brushing my left hand, and I would just so badly just want to fucking grab that goddamn toothbrush with my right hand and just take over and, you know, fucking finish up. Angry teeth brushing. But I didn't. I never did. I just fucking took a deep breath and like slowed down and like felt what it felt like to brush my teeth with my left hand. And now, as you could tell, I'm actually pretty fucking good at it. It's a weird flex, but whatever, dude. Fuck you. Okay, look at this. This is a salt rock. Shout out Thailand. Water, rinse, citrus, essential oil. It's getting kind of cold out here, I'm not gonna lie. Since I've spent time talking, I'm spending more time outside in the morning than I usually do. And it's affecting my body. It's affecting my body. Ooh, another fun thing that sometimes happens in the mornings is I think I start playing a song in my head. And this morning, I haven't actually heard one yet, which is maybe concerning for my mental health. But no, so sometimes I'll wake up with a song like actually already playing, and I'll be like, all right, and I'll play it like out loud. It's great. It's usually a slapper, dude. But if I don't wake up to it playing, I'll usually like just think of it while I'm brushing my teeth or while I'm doing something. Because something will just like, you know, trigger a song to pop into my head. Here's my spray that I use. It smells good. It smells like Opie. It's sandalwood and citrus. I'm a big citrus guy. At least, oh, shit. At least I have been for like a month. Oh my God, I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was juicy. Something that I forgot to do when I was brushing my teeth is comb my fucking hair, dude. Sometimes this is like the best goddamn thing. Especially because I wear a hat in the nighttime. And so fucking just goddamn getting some motherfucking love running through my fucking hair, dude. Wicked satisfying. Ricky. Look at him. He was watching over me last night. That's my boy. Now, since the van is all opened up, we got the windshield cover removed, we're getting in some fucking sunlight in this motherfucker. I'm getting warm back up thanks to the propane heater. What happens next is usually a workout of some kind. It's a nap day, motherfucker. Let's do it. Yoga mats in the cold like to stay in the position that they were kept in. So I have to like fucking push out my mat. I wanted to share something that I added to the van last night that I think is kind of cute. It says, self-accept at the level of existence. Wow. That was something that came up last night. Well, actually, this whole thing of self-accepting at the level of existence / self-accepting simply because you exist, not even based on like all the accomplishments you've done or anything like that. Like accepting yourself just because you're already fucking alive and on this earth. That's a practice that I really want to hone in on more and get better at recognizing. Yeah, so that's why I put it right there, right there. So I can see that shit whenever I, wake up and like leave the van. I'm hoping that I notice it and remember, hey motherfucker, you are worthy, Okay, well, that is, give or take, pretty much my usual morning while living in a van. Yeah, there's some, that is like really the most structured part of my day, and it usually lasts for about an hour to an hour and a half, start to finish. So, and sometimes I'll throw some new things into the mix there. Sometimes I like to brush my teeth like fucking 3 hours after I wake up and just not worry about it. If I'm not going out into public, I just want to brush my teeth for a while after I wake up. Or a lot of the times, a really good treat is playing music, like I had mentioned. Playing a song that I wake up to that's playing in my head already, or playing a song that I think of as I'm waking up, like brushing my teeth or something. That's usually a treat, to play a cute little song and start moving my body by dancing a little bit or whatever it is. For the most part, everything you guys just saw is usually a must every single morning. Cool. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of flavor, a little bit of opie for your day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Do a heart. It's cute. Is that cute? Is that cuter? Thank you. Real quick. So I forgot to record this bit earlier when I was actually recording myself when I woke up. Actually, I forgot to do the entire action itself when I woke up this morning. And this is one that I don't want to not include in this video, because this really is and has been a foundationally intricate part of my morning routine. Not just for the van life, but also outside of the van life. I started doing this over a year ago now. And it's just something, I've actually shared it on YouTube before. I've shared it on my channel before. But it's called my tracks list. Meaning
So every month, usually within like the first week of the month or within the last week, the last month, I'll make a new kind of like goals list of just like aspects of myself that I want to keep in mind and work on throughout the month. I'll make it all into a list full of may I's, right? Like, or they're actually called, you could call them may opie. And then I leave a section blank for anything that I think of throughout the month that I want to add in. So anyways, the point of this, right, is to, like, every morning, if you recite these things that you want to be, every morning if you remind yourself these little details of what you want to include in you, then like you stay on track, right? And that's why I call it the tracks list. I feel like I could come up with maybe like a better name that's not so difficult to say, like tracks list. Tracks list. Tracks list. Tracks list. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just kind of melt together. I don't. So, any fucking ways. That is the final. Like, that, so that is something that I do my absolute best to perform. Not perform. I do my absolute best to recite that list every morning, so I can just right off the bat start to embody and remind myself who I want to fucking be. That's all I got. Thank you for watching.